Hello everybody, we're here at the Monroe High School and we're going to be doing a project walkthrough today, and I'll have these folks introduce themselves and their role in this project.
Phil Croson, Superintendent.
Bo Cisneros, Monroe High School Principal.
Al Killian, Superintendent for Gerding Builders.
Great, and now we'll take a walk inside and tour the building and answer questions.
So the bulk of the work being done at the high school is under the seismic rehabilitation grant. It was a $2.5 million grant to improve the safety of the building. All of the work is being done in the original part of the building. As you can see, they are essentially creating a new envelope inside the existing envelope to make it a safer building.
So like Bill said, is we're basically putting an envelope inside the building to re-support all the old clay block brick walls. As you can see behind us, this is one of the new ones. So once these go in, you see all these little stitch ties. These then go in and attach to the old clay block brick veneer. So that way in the event of an earthquake or if stuff does come falling down, these walls stay up and it keeps the brick from coming in. Okay, so this was basically part of a clay block wall that went down below. That from removing down there and re-supporting the floor structure, we had to take this back a little bit more. And then when our new wall comes in, tying into the existing, and then upgrading with some blocking and sheathing to re-support the structure.
We hire high school students every year to help us out with construction, maintenance of facilities and things of that nature. And over spring break, that kind of beginning shutdown period, we had some football players that came in to help us remove a lot of old items, draw the production pieces that were stashed away. And when we started to open up the building a little more, we found names inscribed on walls and written in places that you kind of look back and have a nostalgic feel to it. So it's kind of a lot of history on, these walls could talk.
One of our bond improvements is an updated ADA bathroom. It used to be our health room, so that's one of the things that we're happy to have improved.
So these are all a bunch of new shear walls to re-support the exterior clay block walls. This contraption here is a temporary scaffold just for us to access the work. Here used to be drywall with asbestos. We got rid of all that. Cleaned this out.
The old building, so people get to see it. Remember that this is our track tunnel now, but they used to use this for locker rooms, and football used to run out. The old locker room. I think a lot of memories in there. That's for sure.
Yeah. Re-support the floor. That one obviously carrying the load for the brick wall. And then these ones coming through to re-support the floor and shore everything up. This is the old clay block that surrounded the original building that was starting to deteriorate and fall apart. And in order to help shore that up, that's where this new wall came into play. Right in plane with it, going up and then taking the load.
New entryway and handicap accessible ramp.
So this is the new front entry. Like we alluded to, this whole clay block brick and sod got torn down. Put in a new frame shear wall. And then like you've seen before, stitch ties going into that brick. Allowed it. And we have another framed wall that's on the inside of that to re-support that whole overhang structure. And then eventually what you don't see is we'll have some new footings, some steel posts come up to re-support the lintels that are holding that brick in place. And then we'll reinstall new brick on the outside of this one to match as closely as we can to the existing. And then all these forms and rebar that you see are a brand new ADA accessible ramp that we're going to be putting in.
So as much as possible, you're going to try to return this to the look of its original.
Yep. Covering up the outside of this. I'm working through the details with the design team right now. But this is one of those kind of at the top where you see how we have it opened up. The brick veneer was actually starting to peel away from the clay block.
Old mill.
Brickyard.
Yeah, clay factory, I guess, just up the road on Mill Street. They used to dig the clay out of there and build all the, I think, the clay block and the bricks. We did keep a few sentimental pieces. I think everybody in the office has a paperweight now from the exterior brick.